Welcome to the Daily English Learning Podcast.
Hello to all our dedicated English learners from around the world. Welcome back to another empowering episode of the Daily English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Olivia, and I am thrilled to continue our comprehensive phrasal verbs series with my fantastic co-host, Martin.
Hello, everyone. It is wonderful to be here with you again. We have successfully explored get, go, take, look, come, put, turn, make, and give phrasal verbs in our previous episodes, and today we are completing our series with work phrasal verbs, which are essential for expressing success, exercise, problem-solving, development, and calculation in English.
Work is particularly practical because it fundamentally involves effort, function, and achievement. When combined with particles like out on, up, through, off, and in, it creates expressions that native speakers use constantly for everything from solving problems to exercising at the gym and gradually developing skills. Research shows that work phrasal verbs are extremely common in both professional and everyday contexts.
In this episode, we will organize work phrasal verbs into clear categories such as success and functionality, exercise and physical activity, problem-solving and calculation, development and progress, emotional processing, and idiomatic expressions. We will provide detailed explanations and authentic examples so you can integrate these naturally into your speech. So, let us work through this lesson systematically and begin.
Let's start with the most versatile work phrasal verb, work out, which has multiple important meanings. The first meaning is to be successful or effective. I hope everything works out well for you and your new job expresses wishes for success.
Work out for success is extremely common. Things did not work out between us, so we decided to separate describes relationship failure, or positively, do not worry. Everything will work out in the end. It implies eventual positive resolution.
Work out can also mean to develop or progress in a particular way. How did the meeting work out? Asks about the outcome, or the party worked out better than we expected, describes a positive result exceeding expectations.
When something functions successfully or produces the desired result, it works out. This arrangement works out perfectly for both of us, or I'm sure we can work something out means we can find a solution. It emphasizes finding workable solutions.
The second major meaning of workout is to do physical exercise, especially at a gym. I work out 3 times a week to stay healthy describes regular exercise routine. This is probably the most familiar meaning for many learners.
Work out for exercise is universal. Where do you work out? At a gym or at home? Asks about exercise location, or I need to work out more. I'm getting out of shape. It specifically refers to structured physical exercise.
You can specify the type. I work out at the gym every morning, or she works out with weights. The noun form is workout, one word. I had a great workout this morning, or that was an intense workout.
People also talk about working out specific body parts. I worked out my legs yesterday, and now they are very sore. Or today I'm working out my upper body. It describes targeted exercise.
Workout also means to calculate or solve something, especially mathematical problems. Can you work out the total cost, including tax requests, calculation, or in puzzles? I cannot work out how to solve this riddle.
Workout for solving is very common. Work out the answer to question 5 as a teacher's instruction. Or, we need to work out how much money we will need for the trip. It implies using logic and calculation.
You can work out solutions to various problems. The engineers worked out a solution to the technical problem, or let me work out the best route to avoid traffic. It emphasizes problem solving through thinking and calculation.
Work something out can also mean to understand or comprehend something complex. I finally worked out why the machine was not functioning properly describes achieving understanding. Or, I cannot work out what he means by that comment.
When you develop something through careful thought and planning, you work out details. We need to work out the details of the contract before signing emphasizes careful planning, or they worked out a compromise that satisfied everyone.
Work out the details is essential in business and planning. Let's work out a schedule that suits both of us, or we are still working out the logistics of the event. It implies systematic development.
There is also work on, which means to spend time improving, repairing, or developing something. I'm working on my pronunciation describes ongoing improvement effort, or the mechanic is working on my car right now.
Work on emphasizes continuous effort. She has been working on her novel for 3 years, or we need to work on our communication skills. It implies incomplete work requiring more effort.
Work on someone means to try to persuade or influence them. I will work on him to change his mind about the proposal describes persuasion attempt, or the salesperson worked on me for an hour before I bought the car.
Work on for persuasion can be positive or manipulative. Let me work on my boss to approve your vacation request offers help. Or negatively, do not let them work on you. Stick to your decision. It implies persistent influence.
You can also say something works on someone emotionally. That sad movie really worked on my emotions, or her tears worked on his sympathy and he forgave her. It describes emotional impact.
When you deal with difficult emotions or experiences, you work through them. After the divorce, she needed time to work through her feelings describes emotional processing. It is common in therapy and psychology contexts.
Work through emphasizes gradual processing. I'm working through some personal issues right now, or it took him years to work through the trauma of the accident. It implies systematic emotional healing.
You can also work through problems, documents, or processes systematically. Let's work through these accounts one by one, or the therapist helped me work through my anxiety. It suggests methodical progression.
Work through a book or course means to study it completely from beginning to end. I worked through the entire grammar textbook during the summer, or we need to work through all these files before the deadline.
When you get rid of something through effort or activity, you work off. I ate too much at lunch, so I went running to work off the calories describes eliminating through exercise.
Work off is common with energy, calories, or debt. The children need to work off their excess energy in the playground, or he is working off his student loan by doing extra shifts. It emphasizes reduction through work.
You can also work off negative emotions. I work off my stress by going to the gym. Or she worked off her anger by cleaning the house vigorously. It describes channeling emotions into productive activity.
When you gradually introduce or include something, you work in. The chef worked in the butter gradually while mixing the dough describes gradual incorporation. It is common in cooking.
Work in can also mean to find time for something in a busy schedule. Can you work in a meeting with me next week? Requests scheduling? Or I will try to work in some time for exercise.
Work something in emphasizes fitting something into an existing structure. Try to work these suggestions into your essay, or the contractor worked in some extra features without increasing the price. It implies skillful integration.
When you gradually become upset, angry, or excited, you work yourself up. Do not work yourself up about the exam. You will be fine advises staying calm. It describes increasing emotional intensity.
Work yourself up often suggests unnecessary agitation. He worked himself up into a rage over nothing, or she works herself up before every presentation. It implies self-generated anxiety or anger.
You can also work up courage or energy. I am working up the courage to ask for a raise describes building confidence. Or work up an appetite by taking a long walk before dinner.
Work up to something means to gradually progress to it. Start with light weights and work up to heavier ones describes gradual progression. Or, I'm working up to running a marathon.
When you gradually advance through levels or positions, you work your way up. He started in the mailroom and worked his way up to CEO describes career progression through effort.
Work your way up emphasizes gradual advancement. She worked her way up from entry level to manager in 5 years, or you need to work your way up through the ranks. It implies earning advancement through performance.
You can also work your way through something while progressing. He worked his way through college by waiting tables means he paid expenses through part-time work while studying.
Work your way through emphasizes simultaneous progression and effort. I'm working my way through this difficult book, or they worked their way through the crowd to reach the stage. When you collaborate with someone, you work with them. I work with talented people every day describes professional collaboration, or can you work with me on this project?
Work with emphasizes cooperation. Learning to work with others is an essential skill, or I enjoy working with creative teams. It implies productive collaboration.
Work with can also mean to use or operate something. Do you know how to work with this software? asks about operational ability, or I work with data analysis tools every day.
Work with what you have means to make the best of available resources. We do not have ideal conditions, but we will work with what we have shows resourcefulness.
When you use something as a foundation, you work from. I'm working from home today describes remote work location. This meaning became extremely common during the pandemic.
Work from home is now universal. Many companies allow employees to work from home permanently, or I prefer working from the office. It describes location flexibility.
Work from can also mean to use something as a basis. The artist worked from photographs to create the painting, or we are working from the assumption that prices will increase.
When you specify working hours, you use work from X to Y. I work from 9 to 5 every weekday describes standard hours. Or the shop works from 10 in the morning until 8 at night.
You can also work around something, meaning to arrange your schedule to accommodate it. We will work around your availability shows flexibility, or can you work around this conflict?
Work around also means to find a solution despite an obstacle. The road is closed, so we will work around it by taking a different route. Or, we found a way to work around the budget limitations.
Let's explore essential work idioms. Work like a charm means to function perfectly or be very effective. I tried your suggestion and it worked like a charm expresses satisfaction with results.
Work your fingers to the bone means to work extremely hard. She worked her fingers to the bone to support her family describes exhausting effort. It is quite dramatic.
Work wonders or work miracles means to have remarkably good effects. This new medication has worked wonders for my headaches, or the new coach worked miracles with the team.
All work and no play comes from the saying all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, meaning working without relaxation is unhealthy. You need a holiday. All work and no play is not good for you.
Work against the clock means to work quickly because time is limited. We are working against the clock to finish before the deadline describes time pressure.
Work in progress describes something unfinished that is still being developed. My novel is a work in progress, or this is still a work in progress, so be patient.
What a comprehensive collection of work phrasal verbs. Let's systematically review everything we covered today.
Work out means be successful. Do exercise, calculate and solve, or develop details. Work on means improve and develop something or persuade someone. Work through means process emotions or study systematically. Work off means eliminate through effort.
Work in means incorporate gradually or find time for. Work yourself up means become agitated or anxious. Work your way up means advance gradually through effort. Work with means collaborate or operate something.
Work from means use as location or basis. Work around means accommodate or find solutions despite obstacles. Work like a charm means function perfectly. Work wonders means have remarkably good effects.
What an incredible journey through work phrasal verbs, and this completes our comprehensive phrasal verbs series. I hope these 10 episodes have worked wonders for your English skills.
Remember, learning English requires consistent work. Work on your weaknesses, work through difficulties, and everything will work out beautifully.
We have covered the 10 most important phrasal verb families: get, go, take, look, comb, put, turn, make, give, and work. These represent the foundation of natural English communication.
Keep working at your English every single day. Work through our episodes repeatedly. Work on applying these verbs in real conversations, and work your way up to fluency.
Thank you for working through this entire series with us. Your dedication has been inspiring.
Keep up the excellent work, everyone. See you in our next series.
This lesson really worked out well. Goodbye and keep working toward your goals.
Work hard, stay motivated, and success will follow. Goodbye, everyone.